Welcome back. So this lesson I want a small pop-up to show that I actually updated the user by using the snackbar that we used earlier. So if you want to get some example of this and you don't want to write the code from scratch, go into the login component, and this is actually how we will create the login bar. In our case, it's going to be, of course, an update profile bar that's going to pop up a snack bar that pops up and says your profile is updated. Congratulations. So instead of subscribing and just using the user to console log it, we're actually going to do something else. We're going to say update validation bar, open, and just say your profile is updated and OK with a duration of 3 seconds for it to show. It'll be shown in 3 seconds. So here we have the update validation bar. It's just dependency injected snack bar, and this is actually how you do the update validation. So it's that simple, just to open it up. Let's see if this works. So let's change this now. Let it reload. Going in here and changing it to Labby again. And pressing save. There we have. So that's how simple that was. What else do we want? Well, I actually want to start handling the error messages. What if something goes wrong? And remember, you can always, in observers, you can go in and say the second thing that comes in is actually an error if something happens. So what we need is some kind of way to display this error to the user. So what I'll do is I'll make a new field up here called error. That's just a string. And I'm pretty much just going to pass whatever I get from the message into that error. So error. I think it's message here. Let's see if that's available. There we go. So I'll just pass that message into this .error that I just created in the code. Now how do we show that in the actual HTML? Well, we actually saved that. If you remember, we saved error right in here when we actually created this guy. So it will show it automatically now as a red color up here if we get an error. So now error is also complete. The last thing I want to focus on is when we are actually done with the actual call here, you'll call this final function here, and that's actually, it means completed. We're done. We've called everything we need in this observable, and we'll end down here. Now what I want to do here is actually I want to unsubscribe. So I'll say left sub here again, and I'll just say sub unsubscribe in the end, just to make sure that everything is unsubscribed. There we go. Now we are actually done. So when I'm submitting changes now, boop, I'm going to save, and it pops up, your profile is updated. There we go. Let's just change that back. Your profile is updated. Sweet. Okay, one more thing I want to figure out is how we can make this grayed out again as soon as we click it. So see you in the next lesson.